Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMtrading. Today is March 2nd, 2021, and today is Tuesday morning. So looking at the highlights of the day, we're watching the commodities retrace significantly, both gold and oil happening together. Now, there's no major economic events scheduled for today. So looking at the financial sectors, we're starting out with the Forex symbols. We're watching the GBP continue to retrace versus the USD, the Euro as well. And then jumping into the indices, we're watching the Dow Jones and the Nasdaq rally yesterday. But the question is how much further? Now looking at commodities, gold breaking that 1750 support and oil trading at $60 a barrel. Now jumping into stocks, it's a technology and the financial sector that led the markets higher yesterday. But will it continue? And that's what we're going to look into today. And lastly, looking at Bitcoin, finding some footing at 45,000 after retracing for its 58,000 high. So let's take a look at the markets and see what we can expect from today's trading. So we're going to first take a look at the Euro USD at a daily chart. And this is a significant retracement. I mean, it hit this 121.70-ish level, which was a minor resistance-ish level, and then it did sell off. Now, this is a third day, okay? A third day is usually the capitulation of a sell-off, okay? So if we do not break lower, we may see it actually bounce around this area, okay? So it's a significant sell-off. It's about 150 pips since Friday of a retracement. Now jumping into the GBP USD, looking at a weekly chart, we see the continuation has happened, okay? Now I do expect a 50% retracement, which should give us somewhere in the 136-ish level, but that has yet to be seen, okay? We are selling off at a slower pace than we were, looking at Friday's move, okay, as you could see here. So this could be the A, this could be the B move. So 138.60-ish level could be a supportish level for the GBP. So just things to consider going into today's trading session. Now jumping into gold. Gold trading at 1721, and you see that decent retracement, that sell-off from that 1740. Now looking at a daily chart, we don't have a support until we hit somewhere within the 1700, okay? So this does have some significant levels to continue to sell off to. Now looking at oil as well, retracing and now bouncing at $60, but this was meant to actually retrace. Now OPEC Plus will be having a meeting this week about output, so something to consider right before we're going into the meeting. We're selling off, and could be just a pivot move right before they come out with the next output. Now looking at the Dow Jones, we are seeing ourselves bounce yesterday, a very decent bounce over 600 points. Okay, if we look at a 4-hour chart, you can see that a little bit better. It gave us a little bit of direction here, okay? So we did get that bounce. We do have that retracement almost at 50%, okay? This is after hours trading, really. So altogether, I mean, yesterday's move was a 600-point move. Now, there's no major, corporations that are coming out with earnings. Zoom came out with yesterday earnings, not so bad. So with that said, we're right there at par level. When I say par level, I don't see somewhere we're either overbought or oversold at these levels per se. Now, I do want to look at the stocks as they come out today and see how they react. And that will give us a better direction where the markets will react. Nasdaq also bounced yesterday. But again, it's a very little bounce considering where we were at 13,800-ish level. I mean, we're still off of our highs, over 600 points, okay, in the NASDAQ. Now, looking at the tech stocks, Apple bouncing hard to 125. Okay, that was a decent bounce. Now, we had a low of 102 back in September. Okay, so we haven't sold off as much as we possibly could have. Okay, and when we're looking at that, now looking at Facebook also did get that bounce. If we look at Amazon also did get that bounce, but nothing really to write home about. Okay, it could be like a dead cat bounce before a further sell-off actually happens. Now looking at JP Morgan, we got a little bit of a bounce. It didn't really follow through, okay, which I would have expected to, because when you looked at the financial sector, that was really the one that held us higher yesterday. So, and to the end of the day, we kind of sold off. So that gives me like a lower temperament when I look at that. Alcoa remaining strong, in that 25.91-ish level, above that resistance-ish level. So we're getting some mixed confirmations here. So today should be a very decisive day as to which way the markets will be heading, and then you could get a little bit more aggressive. This is Fred Razak. I want to wish you guys a great trading day. Thank you.